Well, we're at, it's the end of the day now. Kind of clouded up to the west. Hopefully it doesn't rain. We got these bales here, 100% perfect, no rain. Really awesome hay. A little bit of mixture of grass, clover, alfalfa, some dead stuff. I don't know why that's there. Timothy. Not much alfalfa in here, but Sean broke a chain on his baler on the pickup on the 566. So I gotta get a new one tomorrow. And I gotta get some tools. I was just raking, but I stopped for the night. There's a 770 over there. My dad was raking here earlier and then I took over. It was really hot today. We only cut this hay 2 days ago. And it's over dry already here. Sean's on his last swath. Hope he doesn't wreck my baler either. Shouldn't. No. That chain has been giving us trouble before. That's one bad thing about the 535 is sometimes it's hard to start a bale. When the hay is over dry. There. I think I just had a phone call. Yeah, no, the hay's really good. Can't complain about that. So we had about 200 of hay that was kind of weathered. Not very good, but we'll use it. We'll use it for the cows. They'll eat whatever they do there. Lay on the rest. They'll probably eat most of it actually. But that's one thing about this field. There's a lot of old twines sitting around here from the previous people that baled. And well, what happened was, as you can see there, crap, I have to cut that off. You can see the old bales that were baled here last year. They were just left on the field and actually were taken off this spring. So I think the mice chewed some of the strings, broke them. Our bales will not be sitting here for this long, so we'll be taking these out of here. A lot of people ask why we don't use net wrap. It's because the balers aren't set up with net wrap. That one, when we bought it brand new, didn't have net wrap. Well, it had the option. It was a pretty new deal at the time, back in '93. The 566 doesn't have net wrap either. So we got two balers with no net wrap. Now, would we get another baler that has net wrap? Most likely, yes. Would we use it? Probably. Net wrap, when you stack the bales, you can mushroom stack them, one and then one on top, but they shed water really well. That what happens, I'll show you here, is the water will really runs off the bale, goes down underneath to the bale that's sitting upright when it's stacked, which would be this end, and it probably, all the water just soaks right in there when it's standing up on end. Whereas the twine bales don't do that. They do to a certain extent, but mesh wrap bales, the surface wrap bales, they shed water really well. So the other thing is, when they get froze to the ground, that bale is coming apart. Unless you put quite a few wraps of it. That's a lot of people try to save on net wrap by putting maybe like a wrap and a half. So If you were to put like 2.5 wraps, maybe that'd be better. I don't know, I'm not, I haven't dealt with net wrap that many times. I think Sean can come back now and give me a ride back to the end of the field. Wait for our ride. But yeah, so not saying we wouldn't use that wrap, probably wouldn't use an abundance of it. We'd still be doing twice. See, here's some net wrap too here from the guy that used to bale here. This is what I hate, but I do like this for picking up better than string. But this stuff can get wrapped up in the mower discs under the turtles, and blow out the seals in the bearing, and then all your oil flies out of there. That's the bad thing. I already did cut a little bit of twine off here, so when I was on this field. So this hay is not really that great for quantity here. This is an old field. That is a newer section of field which was in forest probably about 10 years ago. And that was actually cleared down, but it's grown back. So whatever, it's actually good hayland here. It's kind of, there's a lot of low spots that are always wet in the spring, so it's not really that great cropland, but hayland, pretty good.